All right, kids, so this is lesson 8, level 6, the last choose your own adventure, the reverse responses. So I know they suggested one way to do the reverse responses. I'm going to do it slightly differently. Makes a little more sense to me. It works. But we'll probably need to talk about the mathematics of this a little bit this week, but we can do that. So I just want to go here to the music survey class, and I want to scroll down to the respondents. Oh, here it is, to the reverse responses. Now, this is not returning anything. Literally, what it's going to do is it's just going to rewrite the elements in the response array. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a temporary. I'm going to create a temporary array similar to what they do up here in this method, the create responses. I'm literally going to take a respondent array much like this, and I'm going to populate that in reverse, if you will. So I'm just going to copy that. I think I can use that down here. And so in my reverse responses, this is the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm not going to call it temp responses. I'm just going to call it temp. And I'm not going to call this times data. I'm going to call this responses length. So this is creating an empty array that I'm going to put the elements in from the responses array in reverse order. So I'm going to make my for loop. I'm going to start with an int, and my index, is going to start at the responses.length minus 1. I don't want to start at responses.length. I want to start at 1 less than that because I don't want there to be an error. And then when I keep doing this as long as I is greater than or equal to 0. And then I want to decrement my I. I want to subtract 1 from I every time. And so what I want to do is I want to take the, I want to make the first element in the temp array equal to the last element in the response array. So this is going to be response dot length minus 1, then minus I. So when I first starts out, I and response length are both the same, so it's going to be 0, and that's my index. But we'll need to talk about this math. And what I want to do is I want to take that and I want it to set it equal to response I. And then what I need to do is I just need to, at the end when I'm done doing this loop, I need to take response. I think it's responses, so I better do that. There's going to be a mistake if I'm not careful. Responses. So I want responses to equal the temp when I'm done. So this is literally just turning everything backwards for me. And now let's go to the survey runner. I want to call the reverse response method. I'm not going to print that out because it has no return value. It's a void method. So I just go responses dot reverse responses. And what that will do is that will reverse all the responses, reverse all the responses in the responses. And then I will print them out. System.out.println responses. Let's see if this works. Oh, Forgot a semicolon somewhere. Forgot a semicolon right there, didn't I? Try it again. So it reversed everything. It reversed all the numbers in that list. And let's run the test to make sure it works. And did we crush it? Did we crush it? Crushed it. That's not a super efficient way to do it, but there is only one loop, so that's okay. All right, that's that.